I'm a student. Okay, I live in a hostel, and there's this guy who lives just right next to my door. And one day I was just talking to this guy, and I got to know that he had some horrific past. And so I dug deeper and got to know what that past was. He told me his story. His story goes like, when he was around 7 or 8, his parents had a shiftable job. They were traveling from cities to cities every 2 3 years, and this time they were in Gujarat in some small town. And in this small town, there used to be a house, which was they were searching for house, right? Since they are moving from cities to cities, and they find this house, but the house prices were very less, and his father was very adamant on getting that house because the price was very less, and it was anyway for just 2 3 years. But there was a story with that house. Apparently, some girl or some lady was burned there, and his father did not believe in ghost and stories like most of us do. Like they do not believe in that stuff, and so they just shifted to that house, and everything went fine. Everything went fine for a lot of time, for a longest while, for almost 2 3 months. After those 2 3 months, they began experiencing some activities while they're having their dinners. Someone used to run on the terrace, and then it got very prominent, it got very consistent, it was happening daily. One day his father got up to check there was no one. There was literally no one. It was a small house. My friend was like 7 or 8 years old, so he used to sleep in between, and his mother on the side and his father on the other side. So he just woke up and he saw that his father is not there on his side. So he must have felt like, okay, he must have gone somewhere because it was usual. He usually comes late or anything. And then this guy goes and comes back, and he sees that his mother is sleeping in a way where her back is next to him, towards him. And so he tries waking her up, asking, "Where's dad?" And she does not respond. He tries to wake her up again, and as soon as he touches her, he senses that her mother is completely cold. It's completely ice cold, and that scares him. And so he just took his blanket and he wrapped his head under it, and then he tried to sleep. And as soon as this happens, shift to morning, he finds that as soon as he wakes up, all of his stuff is packed, and his father is telling him that we are leaving this house right now. And he asks his mother, "What happened to you yesterday?" She tells him, "I wasn't even there yesterday. Your father and I were having a fight downstairs, so we were downstairs, and there was no one there." Thank you. That's my story.